welcome back to Pathologic Classic HD, episode 19, or the one in which we meet the Harrispecs. Let's see what he has to say. You know, we just saved him from incarceration by all these fools. A lot of bodies here, but...
Slow and steady wins the race.
And so we finally meet Onion. Just a pair of pawns on this dreadful chessboard where each square is blacker than black itself. Are we friends, or are we foes? Will one consume the other, or will we part, each striving for his own victory? I'm really not in the habit of rejecting an extended hand. Why do I constantly hear that you're getting in my way, jeopardizing the people I am trying to save? You've been lied to. Why do they say that your path is paved with corpses, and that you're gonna drown the town in blood? That is true. I will drown it in blood. It's been foretold. You know that I come from a step kin. We value the words that tell the future of a warden. Some people I kill in order to save others. That is all I can say in my defense. I have nothing but respect for you, but we're unlikely to get along. In you, I see myself. I see the hands of your fate hold you by the shoulder. You are a pawn. I am a player. Real meta there, Bachelor. We'll see which one of us is a pawn in the end. You can't just call yourself a player. You have to deserve this right. Farewell, Bachelor. Wait. Sorry. Maybe I got off on the wrong foot. I need your help. What kind of help do you need? Before you reply, you must know that I'm about to leave and undertake something rather risky. I promise to help somebody. Ruben and I need to get a sample of a living bacterial culture to make a vaccine. I see. Master Ruben wants to take care of people. I admire that. Will you help us get an infected heart? I will. I'll be working alone, though. Meet me in the blind backyard at 9 in the evening. Isn't that the same place we're supposed to meet Willow Mellow? I'll pick someone whose foot is in the grave already, take them to a dark corner, and start working. I'm likely to move around a lot, so look for me in the neighborhood. I'll find you. I'll cut open the dying person, and I'll start working. If they find me, I'll lead the pursuit elsewhere. If that is how the situation unfolds, you'll have to pick the heart from the body yourself. I hope my harvest will be good for stalking you. His name is Stanislav, dude. I'll find you, Barack. Do we say anything else to him?
I'll make a panacea. It's the only way to fulfill my father's duty.
Okay.
Yes?
It's like you get to the point where like you can try to start talking to him, but then nothing happens at all. Man. So this is where he has a hidden, like, what, laboratory? Interesting. Alright, well, I mean, I guess that makes it easier. We just have to go up here by 9 o'clock, so... I guess we could raid some dead district houses, right? That seems like a decent idea. You know, I mean, if we can trade a crowbar for a pistol round, then, you know, we might be... It might honestly just be well off for us to go in there. Just because of the excess amount of, you know, drugs and whatnot that we can go ahead and find from those places, so... But let's get out of this courtyard and let's get moving north. Try to raid a few houses. Hopefully it goes better than it always has. I say this knowing there's a decent chance we will die. I'll probably do it like a little bit of a quick save, like once we enter the area and whatnot. It's probably a good idea. It's that, or I mean, we do still have a lot of needles and water bottles and other such mundanities, right? So we could just go ahead and try to find more of these dudes and children to trade with, right? It's actually probably a better idea. Yeah, let's do that. There's a thug guy there. I would say that we could rest, but honestly, we definitely need to get some food. Because our food stores, we have, like, next to nothing. And neither does this guy. Alright, well, we'll take those two. Our hunger is quite high, actually. So, let's eat a dried fish. And then some dried meat. Alright, well, got our hunger manageable, at least. Alright. Just keep on keeping on right now. I think we'll just get to the edge of this district, right? Because I think if we get to the edge, then... Oh, he also trades for rifle ammo. Let's start doing that if we can, because I think the rifle is going to do more damage than the pistol. I mean, it just makes sense that the rifle would do more damage than the pistol, right? So, yeah, let's do that. Let's try to... Are we already out of... No, no, we are out of the infected district. It's just... We're on the edges of it. Alright, clothier. Do you have needles for me, good sir? You do, actually. Alright, hell yeah. We have a lot of money, too. We're actually doing really well on money. That is, you know, of all things, you know, it's unexpected that we would become rich, but at this point, at the end of this day, it seems that, well, we have more money than even the Canes do at this point. Alright, let's talk to you. Do you have anything that we could possibly trade for? You do? Rifle rounds. Hells yeah. Yeah, if rifle rounds and pistol rounds are going to cost the exact same, then it doesn't really make sense to not use the rifle rounds. I mean, I guess for, like, group activities, the rifle may not be useful. Because it looks like you just go ahead and, you can only shoot, like, well, one shot at a time. Which, not the worst. I mean, if it deals damage, then it's honestly preferable. But, like, more damage, of course, right? But, you know. Oh, look at that! We got a whole leg of food that was just sitting on the table. That's wild. One thing I will say, I was not expecting when you come into these houses to have stuff just laying around. Here we go. And then there's another one gonna come. Oh, cool, great. So, negatives of the rifle. Negatives of the rifle are that it takes a while to reload. There we go. And that's very frustrating. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, we got some stuff out of this house. I don't really want to do another one, because we're about to die again. And, I mean, we do have Meridorm to sleep with, so that way we can recover health when we sleep, but... Yeah, we need to... We're gonna need to recover health when we sleep. Huh. Got a little bit of food and some money in here. I guess, like, killing 3 of these dudes did a little bit for our reputation. We took a little hit after killing that one guard, right? Do we want to try another round? Do I have... No, I don't have enough bandages. I would love to, but we just simply don't have enough bandages. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's go get out of the area. Let's try to walk around some of the living quarters. We may, like, living quarters as in, like, parts of the town with people still alive. If we can find some children, then, you know, we can at least recoup some of our lost potential. Okay. Alright, this guy... Let's try to kill him. I literally just clicked directly on this dude's head. Oh, he's gonna throw a knife at me. Yeah, the rifle seems really bad, honestly, actually. I was kind of like... I mean, it probably does more damage, but the whole shoot once and like not be able to shoot again doesn't really seem to be the most efficient way about doing things. So I guess it'll be good for if we sneak up on those guys at like night and whatnot. But yeah, generally speaking, that's it's a little rough. It's a little to a lot rough in terms of, you know, being able to actually do combat. Because that reload is like an actual... That feels like it takes for a very long time. We could fix... Yeah, let's fix our pistols real quick. Can you repair this for me? Yeah, we'll repair our pixels. Or our pistols, not our pixels. And then we'll be set that way. There's also just not a lot of people. I think that was something that somebody commented, is that they're just like, wow, there's a lot of people walking around, and I just feel that it's not really... I mean, maybe it's just me, but... You know, at times it feels like there's a lot of people walking around, but generally speaking, it doesn't seem like they're always walking around very hard. Ooh, wait, what's this? Holy shoot. They actually have a mask here. Okay. That's 25,000 though. I don't know if that's new, or that like occupies like an area that we can't sit. I guess we don't have anything like a mask right now, so we only have these boots and gloves that have zero durability. Everything we have has no durability. Okay. Well. Alright, well, let's go find a seamstress then. I guess getting punched by random robbers has lowered those down to next to nothing, of course. Oh, I can't even take this now. I don't think I need that anymore. Period. Right? Like, that key was just simply to get Artemy out, so... Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, easy enough. Let's talk to you, Drugman. Drugman doesn't have bandages. Why don't any of the... It feels particularly weird that none of the people in the medicine parts of this town have any, like, bandages whatsoever. I feel like having band-aids is kind of top tier. It's also 9 o'clock, so we can go to the blind backyard here and see what we can see. I mean, we gotta find Willow, then meet with her father, and then we have to find... Wait, what? There's just dead bodies here. It looks like a patrolman, a plague victim, and a Willow. Can I talk to you? Can't talk to you. Great. Alright, well... Huh. That was, it's disappointing. That's very, very disappointing, actually. Alright, well, I guess we just gotta go back to Ruben, then. You know, I mean, it's not like we can do anything about, you know, all that. Wow, they just turbo killed that woman. Like, okay, we're fine. I didn't get hit by that one. I was really worried there. Our health is precariously low, but I want to do a Meridorm sleep to see if I can get my health back up, right? Sure. We can still get rifle rounds. You know, like, it's not like the rifle's pretty decent. Like, I mean, it seems to be shooting people dead easier, but I don't know. I don't know if you have to headshot with the rifle or if it, like, body shots will be the same amount of damage. It's actually something we should probably test. Not today, right? Not today whatsoever, because we have next to no health left whatsoever. Let's see if this mediciner has anything. No, he just has more Meridorm and immunity pills. Oh. And that robber that just was chasing that guy just disappeared. Interesting. Another rifle round? Absolutely. And then we have a lot of Twyrine, and one of these claws, I think these are set 10. Yeah, we could trade 5 bottles of Twyrine for some raw meat. Might be viable. Alright. Keep going downwards. Over to Ruben. Yeah, this game is really... just really getting there, you know? Alright, let's get out our rifle. We're gonna test this, right? We're gonna test this. Okay. Alright, we'll be back after the cut. Alright. And we are back. We're right before the part where we have to grab Willow's heart, apparently, because, you know, why give us, like, a double positive, right? I also did some testing. As it turns out, you can just shoot people anywhere with the rifle, and they just die, right? I tried this out. I ended up looting a bunch of houses, and turns out, I think that that's actually the easiest way to go about this, right? Because I was going ahead, I shot up a few looters, right? And found out that they also drop rifle rounds, you know? Very, very convenient. Very, very convenient. Oh, God. I hate this plague shit. Very, very convenient, to say the least, but... Let's go back over, let's get to Ruben, and then we'll take a good bit of Meridorm and pass out. You know, we gotta figure out... I'm not really sure... I mean, I think we actually ended up finding some Novocaine as well. But yeah, the rifle is just... You know, it just deals a lot of damage, but you get one shot. So you just have to make sure you hit, right? So, let's go over to Ruben's. We'll, trade for something. What is that clicking sound? I don't know if I'm just, like, getting more familiar with the ambiance, right? Or if, we're gonna take one lemon. There we go. The main, like, the ambiance is more... I don't know how to put it. If it's getting, like, weirder. Because, like, I hear, like, this slight gnashing, right? Like, almost if, you were to go ahead and, like, chew on some, I don't know, like Jello or something. I couldn't describe it, to be honest with you. Also, we got a tourniquet. There we go. Tourniquet seems to heal better at much lower healths, right, than the bandages. The bandages still seem to be overall better, but tourniquet seems to be actually viable at low health, because I've been wondering, like, why you would have multiple, you know, of those just in general. We're also very stocked on needles today, so honestly, it might be in our best interest to just go and, you know, do stuff with the needles. I guess we can just walk through the water. No? Oh. I thought we would just be able to walk right through the water. Man, if I took, like, a wrong turn and I get, like, shafted because of that, I will be so disappointed. Thankfully, that disappointment gets to end right now, because I get to walk this way. Perfect. Alright, back over to Ruben, and then I think that's our day quest. We'll just have to check the journal. Kind of sucks about that guy's daughter. Though, that guy was a creep, too. Like... I mean, realistically, it's like, you kidnapped this girl, and then you raised her as your own. Like, it feels very specifically, how to put this, grooming. Grooming is the term I am looking for. He seems like a groomer. Is this rat gonna charge me? No. Alright. Yeah. The less, like, we have to deal with rats charging us, the better off we are, right? Oh. Here it comes again. You know what? No, I'm done. Yeah, just get out of my way. I don't feel like playing these games anymore. Little rat boy, you will become a little rat toy. Alright, Stanislav. Or Stock, if you will.
Work in his bloody manhunt.
This is it, Doctor. It seems we have exactly what we need. We've brought the bacteria into the light, this writhing, horned abomination. We can look at it now and maybe even give it a name? You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. So the last iteration was different than the previous one. The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? Barack gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask him how he came across it? The blood seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, you know, Bachelor, it's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Okay, man. Like, you are the only other doctor in town. Can you not just say weird things? Here's the blood of an egotist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. So now what? Now I'll begin to produce the vaccine. I wonder how many hearts it would take to make enough doses. The technology itself is what matters. We'll report our findings to the Inquisitor and let him get the components. After all, is it not the reason he was delegated here? Fair enough. Come tomorrow, early in the morning, or even tonight. The vaccine should be ready for testing. How is it going to work? I don't know yet. The solution needs to be tested. However, given that it's not really a vaccine, but rather a preventative medicine, I would expect its effect to be temporary. It won't protect the inoculated person forever. It's better than nothing. Alright, well, cool. Well, let's take a look at our quests. Yep, we've caught the bacteria. The blood is teeming with those voracious monsters. If Reuben manages to produce at least a single dose of the vaccine by morning, I won't have to face the Inquisitor empty-handed. With a weapon like this, we may be able to stop the outbreak. Only one small task remains. What's the one small task? Savarov set the people free. And then, yeah, the arsonists. I guess that's not completing. I guess we could go try talking to him, right? It's probably smart. I honestly don't really know. It gives us something to do. What is that sound? It sounds like somebody crunching chicken bones, like, inside of their jaws and everything. Yeah, this entrance is all fucked. Yeah, like, some entrances you just can't go through because of the plague. Like, that one seems to be one of them. I suppose that V thing, right, that we just did, it's called the Plague Finder, right? Yeah, there's literally no way to get around that. I don't want to get more infection. I would rather walk the 20 minutes, I guess. Like, in-game 20 minutes. Like, that's about where we're at. Same. Are all entrances to this part lined with plague? It's certainly beginning to feel that way. Which is also like, I don't know. Well, let's find out. I don't remember if the bottom entrance was. It seems like a really, I mean, I get the design of it. Like, the game is trying to infect you, but this is somewhat needlessly brutal, right? Well, another rifle round. And yeah, if we find, well, I guess we aren't going through a dead district, but if we were, I would show you guys that you can just shoot these dudes with a rifle right in the middle of the chest, And they just die, right? Like, it's honestly kind of shocking. That was a moving plague. That was a moving plague. Talk to you. I wish to barter. You only have some crappy food. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we just need to go all the way through here. Hopefully we don't have a plague cloud come up. Ooh, razor. We don't have a plague cloud come up here. Well, at least tomorrow night it should be good because we will have plenty of dead areas to go to, and close by, of course, too. Do we go talk? Yeah, let's go talk to the Hunchback, right? Let's go talk to the Hunchback. That seems to be a decent idea, right? He seems to be, probably should know that his daughter, again, air quotes, like, you can't see them through the screen. I think maybe I'll try to make an animation of that, right? Like, where it's just like, I can put that up on the screen. Because I do air quotes a lot, just because it's, I don't know, it seems right, I guess. Our other inventory is very loaded at this point. So, we need to figure out something to do with that. Not really sure what, but, I mean, it's not like we have excessive amounts of things, but let's go talk to this guy. Alright, he's in this room, right? And, oh, Jesus. Well, I've come bearing grave news. Brace yourself. She's sick. She's dead. How did she get infected? Probably. It's not your fault, but someone's fault it is. Someone's been touching her, holding my lovely thing with their pestilent, pesty hands, kissing her with their hollow black mouth, a pit of a mouth. Things are going south. Oh, no pity for the pity mouths. I'll avenge the sweet thing. We'll find the person that's done this to her. We'll find them all with their pity mouths. I shall found a brotherhood of zealots, and we shall burn them all to ashes. Oh, it'll be fun. Big, great fun. The streets are filled with zealots, even without your help. I know. They're killing normal, healthy people. We've got to burn the pest. I'm praying to have a chance to burn the pity mouth, the person that touched her tender knees last. Okay, dude. Like, okay. Touched her tender knees. Man, you don't talk about your daughter like this. I pray I get the chance to burn that person alive before the sand plague burns them from the inside. The plague that snatched my girl away from me. I'll burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it to ashes. Burn it to the ground. This is the most idiotic way to fight the pandemic I can think of. Alright, well, look at that. I guess we finished this. The girl's dead, the hunchback is out of his mind with grief. He's working to gather a mob of supporters with the intention of razing the entire town to the ground. A band of blood-crazed arsonists is the last thing a town needs. All because of me. Oh, how the Inquisitor would approve. Man, can we steal anything from this guy? I mean, we looted it earlier. I'm assuming that we can't. I'm also assuming that since we touched, what, like 5 desks? It doesn't really matter. But, you know, chicken always comes home to roost, and so should we. We're going to go ahead, take a little bit of time, talk to Ava Yan, and then let's get some rest for what should be an action-packed day 6. I mean, it looks like we got through day 5, so let's talk to Ava. She might not have literally anything to say to us.
It's so quiet around.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. And also, the Bachelor said that he set the upstairs up into a science lab. Oh no, he actually did. Ow, would you look at this? And then this, which is like a vein diagram. Oh, this is nice. Wow, we actually have a full-on lab up here. When did we set that up? There's just books everywhere. This very much feels the way that I play, right? But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's take our nighttime drugs. 13S per hour. Alright, I think that this is the call. Because this will heal us a lot. Meridorm gives us 8S per hour. This gives us 13. And our health is... Actually, we'll just take a Meridorm. Then we have to immediately go to sleep because we're fully exhausted, right? So, let's go ahead. We're going to take the sleep. And we're going to get ready to end this day. Because it might... I think that is the call of it. Let's see.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Oh, perfect. Well, you know, for what it's worth, I think that that's as good a point as any for us to go ahead and end the episode. So, you know, pretty exciting day. The end of day 5 and the beginning of day 6. But we'll be back soon with this, right? Until then, make sure if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, find us on Twitter and everywhere else. Get to know us better, right? Anyways, appreciate you all. Hope that you all have a great one. We'll talk to you all very, very soon.